I've been taking myself from kind of a straight ruler in the waist to more of an hourglass in the waist. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. XOXO Sheba here. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. And if you're an OG subscriber, what's good? Welcome back. I haven't done a live intro in so long. So this video is all about what I eat in a day for fat loss. As you guys know, I have been recomping for a minute. Well, trying to recomp for a minute. If you watched my other fitness videos I did back in December that I did not finish, I apologize. A lot happened within the time frame of me doing that and I did not get a chance to finish. I lost 8 pounds, but I gained 2% body fat. And that's not what we want. I would have rather have lost no weight at all and lost body fat than to lose a lot of weight really fast and gain body fat. It's kind of like counterproductive. Now, the reason that even though I lost weight, I still gained body fat was because I didn't have the tools that I now know in order to lose body fat. Because that's where it really counts. That's where you're really gonna see a difference in your body. So here's the main thing you need to know. Protein. Your protein intake needs to be higher than everything else pretty much, but I'm gonna break that down for you. I do want to let you all know I get most of my information from watching nutritionists and fitness experts, and that's how I create the things that I'm doing. It's based off their information, so I'm not just, you know, picking stuff up from anywhere. I will link down below the channels that I watch as well from those experts if you want to, you know, get more information from those professionals as well. If you want to sustain or gain muscle while still losing fat, you need to be eating at least 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound that you weigh. I keep mine around that 0.8 mark. They also say whatever your goal weight is, eat around that in grams of protein. That's another way you could do it as well. But basically you're getting enough protein in so that you aren't losing your muscle along with losing weight. That's super important if you want to see your body really change when you're losing weight. So for me, I eat about 144 grams of protein every single day. I try to get as close to it as possible. Obviously, if I don't have enough calories left within my day to stay within a good deficit, then I'd rather be in my deficit than to eat the protein amount. A calorie deficit still matters. They say you want a good calorie deficit of at least 500 calories off of what you would normally eat. So if you can have 2,000 calories in a day, you're gonna cut that down to 1,500, so on and so forth. I use my fitness pal to tell me what I need to eat in a day to stay in a deficit. That's like the easiest way to me. You just put in your metrics, how much you weigh, your height, all of that, and how much weight you want to lose per week. If you want to sustain muscle growth, I wouldn't go more aggressive than like a pound a week on the calorie deficit. But you know, if you got certain goals you're trying to reach, you can go for it. Do the 2 pounds. That's really aggressive, but you can do the 2 pounds. What I've noticed about staying in a deficit while trying to hit a protein goal is that you automatically just start to eat a lot leaner. You want like lean meats, lean protein options because you're trying to get the most protein intake you can for the least amount of calories so you can still, you know, eat and be full throughout the day. I am currently down 4% body fat, which is amazing. I can see a total difference in the way that my clothes fit and everything, and I barely lost any weight. I fluctuate between having lost 2 to 3 pounds max, but I can totally see the change in my body. Body fat percentage makes a bigger difference than just weight loss in itself. So with that being said, let's get into the foods that I eat in a day. So when it comes to breakfast, I will usually get up and have some type of protein bar or a protein shake to start my day. I try to get in the gym in the morning, so that's like kind of like my pre-breakfast before the gym, so I have something on my stomach to work out with, especially because I do my cardio and lifting in the morning. I get it all done in one setting. I don't like to go twice a day. I've been there before, but it's not efficient for me. So I try to make sure that I have a good protein source on my stomach that's still kind of light on the calories before I go to the gym. So y'all know I love some Quest products, and shout out to them because they sent me a whole care package full of all the products that I've been buying from them for years. So I was like, yes. I try to make sure that that first protein source is under 200 calories and at least 20 grams of protein. So the Quest protein bars are great options. The Quest protein shakes are a really great option because at 160 calories, you get 30 grams of protein. It's really good. Or I also use like the shakes that you can, the protein shakes or protein powder you can find at the grocery store. I also have that as well. Mine that I currently just started using, it's like 110 calories and you get about 25 grams of of protein, which is also very good. If I make it to the gym in the morning, then post gym, sometimes I'll have an actual breakfast, or if it's closer to lunchtime, then I'll just get straight into lunch. But for video purposes, if I have a post workout breakfast, it's usually 6 egg whites with spinach in it, like a cup of spinach or so. And sometimes I add cheese, sometimes I don't, depending on if I want the extra calories from the cheese or not. I don't add salt. I will add every other seasoning in the book, but I won't add salt. Try to keep that low. Now you may be asking, why 6 egg whites? It's because there's a whole lot of protein in that for very little calories. 1 egg white has 17 calories in it and is like 7 grams of protein, I believe. Don't totally quote me. You can see it if you use my fitness pal to tell you the amount. But I know in my 6 egg whites, I can get about another 20 grams of protein and under 200 calories. Which is important for me, that I keep my calories kind of low for the amount of protein that I'm getting, because my deficit is 1400. So, you know, I'm trying to get the most out of them calories. For lunch, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, I love salmon. Dieting, trying to eat clean or not, I absolutely love salmon. So I eat a lot of salmon. It's good because it's got a lot of omega-3s in it. It's a great protein source and a healthy fat source, obviously, because the omega-3s. The average serving of salmon is going to get you about 30 grams of protein. Now it's going to be higher in the calorie range because it does have that fat. Even though it's a healthier fat, it still does have fat in it, so it's going to be a higher calorie range, but it's still a good amount of protein for what you're getting. Typically what I'll do is I'll get a large fillet of salmon and have it chopped up, or I'll get like the bag that already has it chopped up for you into fillets, and I will eat those. I'll cook them all at once, and then I will eat those throughout the week. I'll put them on top of a salad. I love the salad kits from the grocery store that already have like different flavors and everything already, you know, bagged up and put together for you, because the less work the better, and the easier it is to stick to your meal plan. So I always pick up those salad kits and I'll just put my salmon on top. I do, however, sub out the dressing. I typically will get the Greek yogurt dressings that are also, you know, in the salad section at the grocery store, but those are lower in calorie and you get a little bit of protein with those, and it's just a little bit better for you. It's not full of sugar and all of that. Although sometimes I will use the dressing that comes with it as well. I mean, the salad's already barely any calories anyway. Another big staple in my diet is chicken breast. Chicken breast is the MVP, okay? It has so much protein for the amount of calories that it takes to get that amount of protein. You can literally eat like roughly 200 calories worth of chicken breast and get like 40-50, you know, grams of protein in. Like, it's a lot. Those aren't exact numbers, I'm giving it to you off the top of my head, but it's around that range. If you want to get your protein in and then also be able to have room for, you know, little things you might like throughout the day, definitely you want to put chicken breast in your diet. Now I know some people feel like chicken breast can be kind of bland and kind of dry, but if you make it right, it's great. And you can make it a bunch of different ways. Like anything you would use chicken for, do that. Chicken tacos, I'm big on the chicken quesadillas. That's usually what I make with mine because it's quick and easy. I try to make things for myself that don't make me feel like I'm restricting myself. Like it's just foods that I would normally want to eat anyway. Big tip on getting your chicken breast to stay juicy though is to marinate that. I marinate mine in a Greek yogurt dressing. Typically I use the lemon basil one, and then I'll add a bunch of seasonings, no salt. Let it marinate at least an hour, but you know, if you can do it overnight, that's great too. But that will keep your chicken nice and flavorful. And then if you pan sear it before you put it in the oven, then that'll seal the juices in, so you'll have some nice juicy chicken breast. I do this, that is the way I always do my chicken breast, and it always comes out amazing, never bland, never dry. But circling back to the quesadillas real quick, if you want to do chicken tacos or chicken quesadillas, make sure you're getting the low carb tortillas. Those have a lot of fiber in it, and they're also low carb, which is perfect. And they're low in calories, so you can eat 2 or 3 tacos depending on your calorie range. You can eat, you know, 2 quesadillas if you want to, so you can feel satiated and, you know, just comfortable. You don't have to feel hungry. Now, if you're the type of person who's busy or in a rush, a big tip is the Subway salads. Back in the day, 2017, I used to always go get lunch at Subway when I was going hardcore and I lost 20 pounds. I would go there and I would tell them, give me double the amount of the oven roasted chicken and put it on the salad mix, the lettuce and all that, and then I would just add jalapenos and banana peppers. No dressing. I would just have them give me a packet of olive oil and a packet of vinegar, and that was it. So I went to go do that actually recently, and I found out that Subway actually has protein bowls now, which is really just double meat salads. but they have them available for those who are like on the go. You want something fast, but you want to stay on your diet. And when it comes to dinner, again, I like to keep everything pretty simple. So a lot of the things that I have for lunch, I might repeat for dinner. It just depends on what's going on that day. It might be a quesadillas, it might be a salad, it might be, you know, just straight up chicken breast and veggies. It just depends on what's going on that day. But another favorite of mine to do is enchiladas. Usually I do my enchiladas with the ground beef, but if I were to do it now, I haven't done it in about a month or so, I would do it with the chicken breast. I get more bang for my calorie buck with that. That's another great protein packed dish that's not gonna make you feel like you're on a diet, especially if you use the low carb tortillas. Also, another great option that I have not done in a minute, but my sister just inspired me to because she made it this week, is chili. Chili is a great protein packed meal that, again, is not going to make you feel like you're on a diet. Now let's talk about snacks, because you know we like to snack throughout the day. You don't have to give up snacks. Now when it comes to snacks, for me, I try to make sure that they're protein packed, because I'm trying to eat, you know, the 144 grams of protein every day. So for me, I'll eat like the Quest protein chips. They have a million different flavors. The sweet chili lime one is my absolute favorite. It's so good. It reminds me of the chili Doritos like that. But they have ranch, they have spicy chili flavored, they have cheddar flavored, they even have taco flavored. Anybody that asks me about like what I eat in a day and all of that, I'm always telling them about the Quest snacks, because it makes it so much easier to stick to your diet because you don't feel like you're eating healthy. Like, it really does trick your brain. And they even also recently came out with some candy bites, which was, listen, shout out to Quest, because I thought they were just sending me some of the candy bites to try, and they literally sent me like everything I be buying from them. But those candy bites, y'all, I already knew, because I already had and tried the peanut butter cups. The peanut butter cups, you guys, oh my god, if you're a candy person, like it's hard for you to resist sweets, highly recommend these, because it really tastes like you're eating like peanut butter cups. And now they've added brownie bites and these ooey gooey caramel bites. Oh my god, y'all, so good. Like, if you're a sugar person, I'm not even a big sugar person. Like, I can go without sweets without thinking about it. But if you're a person who can't, those products, I highly recommend you check them out. It's going to help you out so much to stay away from refined sugar, because sugar makes you store fat. Also, snack wise, they have protein cookies as well. Back in the day, I used to eat those for breakfast a lot on the go. It's 250 calories. It's also 15 grams of protein in it. And then the shakes as well. It can be, you know, a snack throughout the day if you want it to be. The salted caramel one is my favorite one. It tastes just like a caramel frap from Starbucks. I know I sound like I'm really hyping them up, but like, I really mean it, you guys. Like, Quest sending me snacks or not, like, has been a big staple in me staying on top of my diet. I first tried the chips in like 2017, and it was a game changer to help me stay on track when I lost that 20 pounds back then. And then even in the last challenge I did in December, I ate the protein bars a whole lot to help me hit my protein goals throughout the day. Those are also something I also use for a snack as well. Now, it doesn't stop there. I also make sure to get my vitamins in as well. Micronutrients matter. It's not just about the macros. Your micros also matter. I take a multivitamin. I also take hair, skin, and nails, but that has nothing to do with this. But I definitely take a multivitamin every day. I take an iron supplement because, particularly for me, my iron is low. And a big thing for me is taking a fiber supplement. Taking a fiber supplement is a big key in helping yourself to stay fuller longer. It's gonna help you not to wanna overeat, because the fiber keeps you full. Fiber also helps keep your blood sugar together. And if your blood sugar is together, then it's also going to help your body not to trigger fat storage. I can't believe I almost forgot to mention this. Green tea, y'all. Green tea is that girl. It's gonna help you with fat loss, and it's gonna help increase your metabolic rate. I like to drink one in the morning, like right now, and I also like to drink at least 2 more throughout the day. So maybe 1 in the afternoon and 1 at night. Anything to keep that metabolism going. I'm drinking mine plain because I ran out of stevia. Usually I'll use like a natural sweetener like stevia in it, or you can use honey in it, but obviously honey has sugar in it and also calories, so that's not always the best move, but I mean, it's not gonna hurt you. But I would go for at least a natural sweetener if you're going to sweeten it, or try to just drink it plain. It's not too bad, you'll get used to it. I did. Now for my coffee drinkers, listen, I'm with you. You don't have to give up coffee if you don't want to. I just happen to have given up coffee a little bit. I might still have a cup a day. Usually I'm a 2-3 cup a day kind of person. But with me drinking so much green tea lately, I really haven't needed to drink coffee like that because I've gotten the energy from my green tea. But what I will say is, if you're trying to hold on to your coffee, make sure you're using a natural sweetener such as stevia, and try to stay away from using too much cream. Maybe half and half. Maybe even using the protein. If you get the protein shakes from Quest, it can also be used as a coffee creamer. So yeah guys, that's what I've been eating in a day to do a body recomp, aka lose fat while gaining muscle. I will put my results in this video so you can see how I'm doing so far. I've been taking myself from kind of a straight ruler in the waist to more of an hourglass in the waist, and I'm just very happy with the results that I'm seeing so far. It's been a game changer. So I hope this is some great information for you guys. Comment down below anything else you would like me to talk about with fitness. I would love to hear you guys' feedback and ideas. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye.